Right. So, as part of our Java learning, because in the previous sessions we have discussed about core Java part, we had discussed about object-oriented programming, Java virtual machine, applets, multi-threading, collections. That part we have discussed even. Along with this, I have discussed even about the advanced related stuff about servlets, JSPs. That part we have covered. Today, I'm going to discuss about the Java data structures. What exactly data structures is all about, and what are the different types do we have, all that. Because anyway, you all know what exactly Java is all about. Let me give you a high level overview. Java is an object oriented programming language which majorly used to develop applications. Like we have different core level applications, enterprise web applications, all that. Advanced level applications if you want to develop. Object-oriented programming of Java, something we use. Either it can be standard editions or it can be enterprise edition. Either we are using core Java levels or we are using advanced level or enterprise. For that, to develop a code for any application, Java is something we use. In this process, now and then, it is always important for people to learn data structures also. This is something useful to the people who are new to Java, because people who are learning new to Java, people should know about data structures nowadays. At the same time, who are already learned Java and who want to learn data structures, this is also something useful. Do remember, this is something useful for both the people. So when we are trying to understand about this, the first thing we must be knowing about what data structure is all about. Data structure majorly is the one which is majorly useful to organize and store the data. Because if you want to organize any kind of data or if you want to store any kind of data in any kind of systems or computers, this data structures is something useful. This is majorly useful for us to uh, keep our information in an order, so that if you want to use, right, so if you want to extract any information from the system, right, so it is easy for you to use it. This is all for the usage purpose. If you want to use data structures is something which normally it will be used like, right? So this is what generally data structure is all about. Because the nature of data structure is this. This is to organize and store the data, which is majorly helpful for individuals or organizations to gather the information or to order the information in a proper manner. Normally, these data structures are having different special formats for organizing and as well as storing the data. It is consists of like containers, right? So which hold the information especially, right? So because it can be list, it can be stacks, it can be trees, right? So this is the exam. These are the examples. We can see what exactly data structures is all about. Now, why data structures are important? Because this is a detailed explanation I am giving you. This is majorly useful and helpful for managing, organizing large amount of data you are going to make it. At the same time, it will be easier and as less faster for us to find useful information, whatever is needed. All followed by this, it allow computers to work for more efficiently, right? So because as and when we are organizing and we are streamlining the data, it is easier for a system to identify, and it can provide you the better outcome easily. That's where generally data structures are more important. Structurizing the data to make it very simple. So this is where generally these data structures are important, and at the same time it is majorly useful because when you want to write any kind of program, because any code, being a Java developer or someone, if you want to write a code, these data structures are more important so that it will be in a structurized format. If you want to use this information for any other means in future, this is easy for us to identify and extract. For that purpose, data structures are important. Now, what are the different types of data structures we have? When you try to understand the data structures, we can classify this in two different parts. So one is built-in data structures. The second one is called custom data structures. Built-in data structures are majorly, I can say, like these are all ready-made structures that are that usually comes with Java, right? So we can use them without writing any kind of extra code and all everything. We can use it. Something like arrays. Arrays nothing but simple list of items or array list, right? So or else linked list or hash tabs, hash maps, right? So these are all built-in data structures which comes with Java, so that you don't require to write any extra code and all everything for as separate. Now, when it comes to the types in data structures, the other one about the custom, right? This is another type because these are the structures wherein we can create for ourselves so that we can make them when we want to build any requirement, right? Any specific requirement if you want to build and all. So these custom data structures are useful. The best example I can say, like stacks we use, like a stacks, uh, stack of plates we are using or queues, right? So or else if you are creating any kind of trees or you are creating any kind of maps and all, these data structures, these custom data structures are required based on the need what we have, because when it comes to the built-in data structures, these are all something which are available in Java and you don't require to write any additional code as separate. But when it comes to the built-in data structures, these are the data structures which can be used or which we can use it according to our requirement. Either if you want to use any kind of trees to create any kind of tree, right? Structure I'm talking about, family tree or an organization structure if you want to create. So trees can be used. Or else if you want to create any kind of graphs or maps or something, we can use custom data structures. So these are the different types of data structures which normally we have. Now and then importance of data structures, especially in Java, is becoming so important. So as part of our Java learning, which I'm teaching for a couple of months, like we have covered already core Java, we have covered, and I started advanced Java even. So I've covered something like servlets and all everything already. You know that. Now I'm going to cover you the data structures today onwards, followed by that because there are some programs we need to write. So how to write the programs, right? So live examples I'm supposed to show you that I'm going to show you in coming classes.